Tonight at 10 on Tulsa's Channel 8.
Did you molest anyone, Mr. Drebeck?
Under arrest, a Tulsa 6th grade teacher taken into custody at school accused of sexual assault.
You probably don't know that this even exists.
Young girls for sale. Tonight we go undercover with the police as they try to stop Tulsa's sex trafficking epidemic.
Liberty Rally. Why some of the Republican Party's biggest names, including Sarah Palin, are in Tulsa tonight.
Strong to severe thunderstorms are possible this weekend. I'll have the latest timeline.
Close call. A man comes within inches of taking a direct hit from a train.
And we have your keyword for a chance to win a new iPad mini.
You're watching KTUL, Tulsa's Channel 8.
We start at 10 with an update to breaking news. We first broke at 5 o'clock. Our cameras were rolling tonight as a Tulsa teacher is taken into custody. Brian Drebeck is a 6th grade science and math teacher at Thoreau Demonstration Academy. He was arrested on school grounds on a sexual assault complaint. A letter was sent home to parents informing them of the arrest.
Channel 8's Bert Momo joins us now live with the latest. Bert.
Mark, as of right now, authorities say Brian Drebeck is looking at 4 counts of lewd molestation, and the investigation is still open.
Normally, the hallway Brian Drebeck walks down is located in a school. Today, it was in a police department.
Well, we had information that there may have been some inappropriate texting or talking or contact between him and a 12-year-old student.
A child, say authorities, that also visited Drebeck's home.
He invited her over to the house, or she did go over there, and at least one of the incidents happened at the house.
Police are investigating 4 separate incidents with that same child. As for other alleged victims,
at this time, there's one known victim. Of course, in a situation where you have somebody who has access to kids, we always want to explore the possibility there might be more.
Mr. Drebeck, what do you say to the countless number of parents worried tonight at Thoreau?
He did not respond. As for what those parents could ask their kids,
well, they could always ask them a very open-ended question, as in, has anything ever happened? I mean, we're talking, these are 6th, 7th, 8th graders. They're old enough to probably see the news, or they might actually know what's going on. I'm sure word gets around school. And they just say, has there been any time that anyone at school has ever bothered you or done something that made you uncomfortable?
Did you molest anyone, Mr. Drebeck? If you have any information pertaining to this case, call Crime Stoppers at 596-COPS. Reporting live, Bert Mumlo, Tulsa Channel 8.
All right, Bert, thanks. Drebeck has been employed with the district since 2001. He's now suspended with pay. Tonight, a Grove man is facing child molestation charges after 2 teenagers came forward. Delaware County deputies arrested Donald Smith for lewd molestation and forcible sodomy. It follows a month-long investigation involving a 15-year-old boy and an 18-year-old man. The boys allegedly worked on the man's farm where he had them perform sex acts with him. One boy claims he was armed with a gun and said to him, "What happens at the farm stays at the farm."
A man is injured when gunfire erupts after a car deal in North Tulsa. It happened around noon on Woodrow Street near Lewis and Apache. A 39-year-old man was shot in the stomach. When police arrived, the 31-year-old suspected gunman was standing over him. Police say the shooting victim bought a blue SUV from the suspect yesterday and paid for it with counterfeit money. When the suspect realized what had happened, he called police and they took a report. Police officers were working that case when they got a call about that shooting.
New at 10 tonight, another deadly fire as Tulsa firefighters trying to do their part to help keep people safe. Firefighters went door to door this evening to see if anyone needs a new smoke detector. They canvassed a 2-block area after a fatal fire. A homeless man was killed Monday when a vacant home went up in flames. It's a good reminder for everyone. Smoke detectors can be a life-saving device.
We have had an unusual amount of fire deaths this year, double what we normally have in a year's time, and we're finding people don't have smoke detectors, or the batteries aren't working, or they're outdated.
Battery-operated smoke detector is good for about 10 years and then needs to be replaced. You should check to make sure your smoke detector is working once a month and change the batteries twice a year. Some heavy hitters in the GOP, including Sarah Palin, headlining a political rally here in Tulsa tonight.
They were here to show support for a U.S. Senate candidate, hoping to head to Washington in January. Channel 8's Ethan Calloway was at the event. He joins us now with the details. Ethan.
That's right, guys. Other big names like Senator Ted Cruz of Texas, Senator Mike Lee of Utah, and as you said, former Alaska Governor and Vice Presidential candidate Sarah Palin, all coming to town today campaigning to get T.W. Shannon elected to the U.S. Senate. As the supporters rolled in one by one, volunteers like Stephen Moore are in place, keeping things moving, doing his part to get his candidate elected.
Well, I'm hoping we can build some enthusiasm and support, and I think that he's getting some support from some folks like Ted Cruz. I think that'll help.
Inside the Green Country Event Center, hundreds of supporters and fans packed the floor, showing plenty of enthusiasm. The man of the hour hoping that energy can help him get to Washington.
What's exciting about tonight, it's proof that conservatives across the state, across the nation, are uniting to say we're tired of the Washington, D.C. establishment.
The former Oklahoma Speaker of the House and Lawton native welcoming speakers with no problem working up a crowd. Among them, the former governor of Alaska, not holding back with what's become trademark Sarah Palin.
And Washington, D.C. needs some Oklahoma thunder coming storming on through to clean up the place and clean it out.
While her celebrity status was undoubtedly a major draw today, Governor Palin declined media interviews. But the candidate accepting her support tonight couldn't be happier with the support behind it.
Well, I think the endorsements from conservative leaders like this means that they've looked at my record, they know that we share the same values, and they know I'm the kind of leader that will go to Washington and push back against the establishment.
No shortage of excitement there tonight. Shannon is running for the seat soon to be vacated by Senator Tom Coburn. Coburn is battling cancer and stepping away from the Senate 2 years early. Kristin.
Shannon will face several challengers, including his main opponent, James Langford, in the primary on June 24th.
Oklahoma Ford Storm Center.
After a wet and stormy day today, our skies cleared out. Ended up being a beautiful night tonight. However, the winds have still been pretty breezy outside, but they're beginning to settle down, which means it's going to be a chilly start to your morning tomorrow. We're looking at lows in the 40s. We're going to talk more about a big warm-up coming our way, but all eyes are now on that storm system out across the Pacific Northwest that is headed our way here for the weekend. I'll show you the latest timeline on when the storm is expected to arrive and what kind of threat we're looking for as far as severe thunderstorm activity coming up here shortly.
Thank you, Jennifer, covering the community tonight. Tatas and Teenies. I don't get to say that every day on the news. The fundraiser at the Vault benefited Oklahoma Project Woman. The organization provides breast cancer support to uninsured Oklahomans. I was honored to MC tonight's event.
Coming up here, keyword for a chance to win a new iPad mini. But first,
learned that this was becoming an issue that we were seeing younger and younger girls.
Young girls for sale in the heart of Tulsa. We go inside as police try to put an end to sex trafficking in our city.
Caught on camera, a man is nearly mowed down by a train. See how close it actually came.
And later, see the new world record base jump from the tallest building on Earth.